So recently, I was in Grundy and went to their thrift store called Trinkets and Togs. Found a few things there, and one of the things was this $5 bag of just random toys and stuff. And I got it for a couple different reasons that I could see in the bag, and a few things that surprised me when I actually, dumped everything out. But I thought it was a pretty good deal. I figured I'd go through all the things. Let's see. We got two of these Squishmallow things. I got one of these in a Happy Meal, but they're just plush. They don't even really feel like Squishmallows, but they're kind of cool. I have two of them, so I'll probably give one to somebody. I thought this was kind of cool. It's apparently from Crash Team Rumble. It has Crash on one side, and it has Dingo Dial on this side. Probably keep that, I like it. And then we got a really heavy and solid, somewhat bendy SpongeBob. Flexifigs. But yeah, I think I'd recently seen this in the store. Oh, this paint's not very good. But I may or may not keep this guy. I also noticed his tongue's half painted like his mouth and like his tongue. I think they wanted like $5-6 for a bendable figure like that. And then we got, I think it's a hamster or it could be a cat. But it doesn't have a tail like at all. Or a little tag. I like him though. Definitely keep that guy. And then we got, try to get this out of here. They're just like two random stethoscope things. One's from like a baby alive, and I don't know what this one's from. Don't really need those though. And we got a purple football. I'll probably give that to my cat. And we got, I was trying to figure out what this was actually. I want to say it's like a wildebeest of some kind. But he has a really long tail. I don't remember like wildebeests and stuff having long tails like that. But it's kind of cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with him, but not sure what I can do with him, but he's not a bad little animal. And we got a Red Hulk. Captain America Brave New World. He looks a little special. I don't know, I kind of like it for reasons. Then we got, there's two slightly G.I. Joe type guys in here. One's kind of your average budget guy. From like Dollar Tree. Maybe even more budgety than that. I was kind of surprised that it even had like this thing attached to it. Not a very good paint job on his face. I think they tried giving him eyebrows and eyes. And then this up here just sort of leaked down. Then got this guy. Which it's weird because he kind of makes me think he could be a G.I. Joe, but he still looks way too basic to be a G.I. Joe. Plus, look at the side of his hips. Like, it just makes his hips look really big. I mean, he kind of has a utility belt, but it kind of looks like an electrician or something to me. So put him over here. He can take care of the whatever animal it is. Let's see. Grab a few of the random things here. Got some like little, almost, oh wow, that really doesn't want to focus. Almost like little farmhand guys. Not sure what I'm gonna do with them other than I like having miniature people for like monsters, giant monsters and stuff like that to set up. And then we got a little Buzz Lightyear. He's not too badly painted either. Goes to some Disney Pixar set. Slightly fancy one, I guess. Not sure if I'll keep him or not, but let's see. Got a weird. Actually, it's pretty sturdy for being a cheap yo-yo, and it does yo-yo fairly well too. And let's see. We got this Franken-Snoopy. That is a little Dr. Frankenstein Woodstock. My camera's really having a hard time focusing. And it just went dark, kind of, for some reason. So I can get some of these smaller things out of here. I was trying to figure out a good way of trying to pull these out, but I'll have to dig around so much. Let's see. There's a couple of vehicles here. Let's see if that'll help focus it some. I really don't get how unfocused my camera tries to get. Okay. I really like some of these little guys that I got too. I can't think of what this guy's from again, but I remember there was some sort of like tech adventure type thing. I really can't recall. And then I got a couple of aliens. Like a little restaurant guy with a suit on. I have this guy, which I'm pretty sure I have somewhere that it's either clear or glow in the dark, but it's the same shape. And then I have two little Blancas. I had a fairly good set of these at one point, but I gave them to a friend of mine. I thought he would appreciate having some Street Fighter stuff. And I got these two little guys. Never quite seen soldiers quite like these. So I'm not quite sure what they go to. Then again, I like having them for like Godzilla monsters and stuff like that. And this guy, he looks like he should be pushing something or standing at a desk, because he doesn't stand incredibly well by himself. Kind of tips over and stuff. And we got a little muscle figure. Not sure what this guy's called, but he was definitely a good find. Different muscle fingers and stuff can sometimes go for like $20-some and stuff like that. They're so expensive. And then this was one of the things. He's a little beat up, but I did not think I would find this in here. I have never seen muscle figures of Fist of the North Star, but apparently there is. because I looked them up and they can be pretty expensive too. And I got one here of Kentro. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know what you would call the attack. He just kind of slowly turns his arms and he has like all these after images. Tends to do it before he punches the crap out of somebody. Let's see. We got a few cars. We got a Leonardo on a bicycle. But yeah, there were definitely some good keepers from this too. And we got, I'm not quite sure what this thing is called. It's kind of an American shaped car, helicopter. Sometimes these would have names on the underside of them, but this one just says helicopter. But it's got 2 wheels and a 3rd wheel there. And then this one, I'm kind of sad it doesn't have propellers, because I like police vehicles. And it has kind of a, bug-shaped lenses. But yeah, I was kind of sad this one didn't have propellers. I thought about taking the propellers from this one, but I'm not sure how I'd get them off of it. They might break. And then, I'm pretty sure this is a Batman vehicle of some kind. Because it's from DC Comics, but I can't really place what it would be called. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was an Avatar ship or something like that. It doesn't even really have a name on it either. I don't know. It's a really weird ship though. Kind of looks like a bug. And then this one was one I was really happy to find in here. It's a villager from the one little Minecraft toys. Which is nice because I wasn't able to get very many of the ones like this, just the cube ones. So I ended up with a skeleton, a couple wolves, and I finally got this guy. Because he was one of the ones I definitely wanted. Hey man, actually any of the ones like this that weren't the cube ones. And probably the coolest thing out of the bag, even though some of this stuff's pretty cool. Oops, he is a little too tall for the picture. But he's White Ninja Ranger from the movie. Let's see if I can get his arm to go. But he can, like, well, maybe if it focuses. But he can kind of spin his hand. And he was originally supposed to have, like, a claw thing for his hand, and, like, a mace-type weapon. So I'm assuming you put the mace in this hand or something. Then you had this hand to, spin the claw around. But yeah, I thought this was probably the coolest thing from the bag. My favorites are definitely him, Villager. Really like this helicopter, even though it doesn't have a propeller. This little Kentro, definitely. And yeah, well, in the turtle vehicle. Both muscle guys. I mean, even this one's pretty cool, even though I'm not completely sure on what type of vehicle it is. But yeah, the muscle figures, the helicopter, the turtle one, probably my top 5 out of that. I kind of wish I'd got, because there was another bag of toys too, and I kind of thought about getting it, but I was getting some other stuff. I figured I'd settle for this one. The other one had some Star Wars figures and some other random stuff in it. I didn't really have a whole lot of money either, so it's probably good that I just got this bag. Which quite a few stuff I'll end up keeping. Yeah. I really didn't think I was gonna find this guy in there. I don't even have very many Fist of the North Star stuff. But yeah. Let me know if you liked anything from this. Anything that you would have kept. Or had been super interested in. So, till next time, I'll see you guys later.